Live from the Betsy M. Ross SportsLink studios, I'm Xander Woods, and this is Inside the Chirp. Back in the studio for the second episode of Inside the Chirp, let's see what's happening inside Ball State sports. Women's volleyball came out on top in a tough competition against Wright State on Friday. Carson Tyler exploded for a career-high 25 kills and was named MAC Offensive Player of the Week. The victory capped the Cardinals' non-conference record at 7-4. Over the weekend, men's golf competed in the Purdue Invitational, finishing in a tie for 10th place. Freshman Happy Gilmore placed 4th overall, shooting 69 on the second day of the Invitational. Women's soccer opened the conference play with a MAC clash on the road against Kent State. The Cardinals dropped the contest by a final of 0-1, making the season record 5-4. 25-year Sports Center anchor John Anderson paid a visit to SportsLink on Monday and Tuesday. The veteran anchor hosted a series of workshops and met one-on-one with students to give his expertise. Joining us from our men's volleyball team, Patrick Rogers. How you doing, Patrick?
Doing well. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. You just got back from Brazil not too long ago, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, so at the, sorry to cut you off, but the Beach World University Championships, did I get that right?
That's correct. Yeah, it's FISU World Beach University Games. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how was that experience? Just being in Brazil and playing that game.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was cool to. I've never been out of the country. This is my first time really being out of the country, so it was cool to see a different culture than what I'm used to, and then their norms and what they do. And yeah, it was awesome. It was a lot different playing there. The sand is a lot shallower, so it's easy to jump in that sand. And yeah, it was just super fun. It was good to get used to the wind and all that stuff. But yeah, it was good.
Okay, so you said the sand. So how does playing from beach volleyball kind of translate to playing an indoor on a court?
It's a total different game. It's literally
really
quite opposite. Yeah. So they instead of broad jumping to the ball and hitting the ball, you have to jump vertically straight up and go like right up to the ball to hit it. And it's just a total different game. It's 2-on-2, not 6-on-6. So it's more of like a chess game where you're trying to place the ball where you need to score the point instead of just hitting it as hard as you can.
Okay.
And yeah.
So I'd imagine it'd be a pretty good, preparation just for like the indoor season, because running around in sand, jumping off sand, obviously a much less stable platform to actually take off from.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to play volleyball, was on the beach, and it's good because it's 2-on-2, so you touch the ball more, so you get your control better. You learn how to play, and it is much better. It's a great exercise for anybody who wants to play. Really, yeah.
Okay. And so now that you're back here at Ball State in Muncie, it's not really quite Brazil, obviously, but Ball State, what they are known for is their volleyball team.
Yeah. And
so does that volleyball school, does that seem to, hold up in its name when you're actually at Ball State?
100%. Yeah, it's everybody around knows who the volleyball team is and who's on the volleyball team, and it's fun to have that. We try to do our best to give back to everybody in the community and do what we can, and yeah, it is a very much a volleyball school, and I love it. So yeah.
So tell me, what are you planning on bringing to this team that seems to be pretty established as it is already? Yeah,
this year I'm looking to be more of a leader and a vocal leader, and show the younger guys what they should do and what they need to do, and this year our team is, I think, much better than we were last year, and because we got a new transfer and we got a couple new guys coming in, and I think our team is very good, and I think we could do a lot of good stuff this year, hopefully in the national scheme. So.
Volleyball had an impressive home opening win against Wright State, with SportsLink courtside for the action. Drew Wilmot and Natalie Wooldridge have a first shot from our cameras and ESPN.
Carson Tyler, 16th of the night.
Serve. It's going to be bumped up by Sophie Ledbetter for the Cards. It's going to be to the left side. It's going to be Carson Tyler once again. Carson Tyler with the boom.
Heading out to the Briner Sports Complex, Sam Klug caught up with field hockey's Paloma Gomez Rengifo and Emma Hilton to talk about the season.
Field hockey was given to me as if you just
have to do it, don't really have another option. My mom was just like, just do it. She's still playing, you know, and seeing her as like a role to follow just makes me really want to be like her. So it's a sport that I've always loved. I love playing in a team. I love everything that it's given me, the chance to come here to the US.
Field hockey's always been like my escape in a way. I feel like it's the only sport I really can play or activity I can do, and I don't really I forget about everything that's going on, and all the stress is kind of relieved. This is my last year, so I'm really thankful that COVID gave me an extra year eligibility. But I'm really just looking forward to not taking any day for granted and really enjoying my last season. I think it's a great opportunity for us to really showcase a lot, and I'm just excited to be with my teammates and play field hockey for one last time, because there's really nothing past this for field hockey in the US.
It's been a busy couple of weeks for Ball State athletics. Sports Link's Braden Minix has the top 5 plays from the last 2 weeks.
Hello and welcome back to Inside the Chirp Top 5. Plenty of plays to get to this week, so let's start. At 5, Madison Buckley rises up and gets the kill for the Cardinals. More highlights to come from this game in a minute. At 4, Nadine Lopes sneaks one past the Louisville goalie. Unfortunately, Cardinals would drop this one 4-2. At 3, on the soccer pitch, Delaney Caldwell sneaks one between the legs of the defender and scores. This was one of many goals as the Cardinals went on to rout the IU Indy Jaguars 6-2. Now we go over to football. On the road at Central Michigan, Samanza drops back and finds Malcolm Gilly in the back of the end zone. That was a huge touchdown for the Cardinals. Unfortunately, they dropped this game 37-34. Now for your number 1 play. Ian Smith gets the block for the Cardinals. She's hyped. Cardinals would win this matchup 3-2. That's all for the Inside the Chirp Top 5. Thank you for joining me. Let's head back to Xander in the studio.
Joined in the studio, we have a very highly decorated track athlete, Alana Springer. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. So I see that you're in your full track outfit. You were taking some media shoots?
Yes, it's media day today. It's exciting.
Okay, so you're getting your headshots done and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So really I wanted to kind of touch bases with you about that. You really kind of came on to Ball State very strong. You know, you were probably the best MAC track runner, winning MAC Freshman of the Year your first year here. Still saw a lot of success your sophomore year. And so as decorated as you are of an athlete, you know, what's really that motivating factor for you not to be complacent?
I just really like improving on my previous season. Like last year, it was a decent season, but there's always some things I can do better at. Like my 100, I can improve honestly everything. And then my 200, I can finish working on my finish and stuff like that. So it's just always something to look forward to. And I do like medals. I like hardware, so.
Coming into this year, what are some of those main things that you want to build upon your success? I know you said you're 100 and 200, so I want to know what is your main point of emphasis for you individually and for the team this year?
This year, I kind of want to win my own individual event, maybe the 2, maybe the 1, just depends on how it goes. And for the team, it'll be nice to get another ring or at least be top 3, top 2 to improve on last year. We could get top 2, but yeah.
Okay. And, you know, with so many people thinking that track is such an individual sport, however, it is a team sport, obviously. So what are some of those misconceptions that people don't really understand when, you know, you're doing an individual event, but it's for a team?
Yeah. It's really when it comes to our championship meet, that's whenever we realize what we're really competing for everybody. And during season, regular season, we're just working on ourselves to improve so we can compete for the team during championship. And yeah, it's just fun to be able to do our part and then watch everybody else do their part, and we all come together and succeed, get a championship and stuff like that.
Okay. And with this being your junior year, this is your first year being an official upperclassman, so you're starting to get up there.
Yeah, feeling old.
Definitely not old. You're not old though. You're still young. But now, what is that older, more mature Alana? What does that role look like for her?
Whenever I was a freshman, I was dedicated, but I didn't take it as serious as I do now. Now I know what to expect. I know how I'm supposed to compete, how I'm supposed to practice, and I realize I'm a role model for the younger group, and it just really helps like apply pressure and reminds me to do my best every day because you never know who's watching.
Right. Well, if you not taking track and field serious and for you to be as successful as you are, I'd like to see what a locked in Alana looks like. Shoot, it might get scary. It could get scary for everybody
Just a
else.
little, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you sitting down with us.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. From the Betsy M. Ross Sports Link Studios, I'm Xander Woods, and this has been Inside the Chirp.